Hey guys, well, I had to take a little bit of time before I introduced you to the new 2022 Bay Star 2702 model and enjoy all the features inside, because this coach is absolutely decked out with all kinds of new life cycle changes that Newmar offers on their coaches about every 4 years. Bay Star Sport just went through one. Right out the gates, looking at the front side of the coach here, you can see some of the light fixtures changed a bit. They're a little bit more cornered. I believe that the LED lights were upgraded as well. The coach has a new paint exterior option. This paint exterior is called Stealth. I love the name, being an Air Force guy previously in my previous life. The Stealth goes hand in hand with the darker color accents. You got the black, the darker red, burgundy, the whites and the blacks and the silver. Absolutely gorgeous colors to hide the dark sand when you go into the RV campground. So all those paint colors being absolutely phenomenal, BASF paint that they use to put these different paint palettes onto this coach. It takes about 2 weeks at the Newmar factory for this paint to, so to speak, bake in and actually marinate the colors in, so it holds its resiliency against the sun. All right, let's head down the 2702 floor plan. Coach being 27 feet 10 inches. As you can see, passenger side storage. Rear part of that front compartment bay down here is where your freshwater holding tank is located. Your Xantrax inverter is also located in the front side of this, and you have just a bit of pass-through. Doesn't reach all the way through, but you could put some long, tuck-away chairs and umbrellas, little things that you need a little bit more length down that center line of the coach. For more compartment space in the back, you had a really good usage of space, again at 27 feet. You can see back here you have a little bit of top space. This cargo bay actually does have pass-through across the top of the chassis. This chassis being the F53 Ford chassis. This is an upgraded chassis, by the way. Since 2021, all of the Ford Motorhomes Class A's, Newmar specifically we're talking about today, has now the Ford 350 horsepower motor and 468 foot-pounds of torque. This is going to help you guys traveling through the mountains for incline and decline, especially having a tow vehicle on that back hitch right there that has, dun dun dun, 5,000 pounds for tow rating. That means you can have any vehicle you want, up to 5,000 pounds you can pull with this Newmar Bay Star Sport. Life cycle changes, you can see the rear tail lights and the rear cap changed, a little bit more discreet on the lighting, but you have that center line blinker light as well, so 3 blinker lights really helps for the vehicles behind you. You do have the rear backup camera, and this coach does have side view cameras, which I'll point out as we walk around to the front of this coach. And the really important thing about these side view cameras are the positioning of where they're located. Low mounted side view cameras on a coach are exponentially more important to have than in the top here of your mirror. Reason being, in that mirror, you still catch about 3% of a blind spot. These low mounted flush cameras, you can see the back wheel. Blind spots, guys, we all know a car coming up next to you, if you can see your back wheels, you're in the safe zone. So I love the location. Let's head inside. Let's go over all the new super sweet options that Newmar went with on the Bay Star Sport. Jumping up in the cockpit area, up here on this Ford cockpit dash setup, it's analog, but your center line is a digital setup for your miles and anything you need to know about the computer system in the coach, any functions or things going on. There is a display that populates on that screen in the middle. To the left of the dash there, you can sit your smartphone on there. That is a smartphone charging pad. That's also the location of your battery boost for getting yourself a little extra kick if the coach has been sitting, generator start, overhead fans, and the dome light. Below that, you have your high intensity lights and your high beams located on the Ford setup. And then you have a shade that drops down the front of this coach that is electric driven, and the control for that is to the right here on the bottom of the dash. Newmar had a big upgrade for 22 on that touchscreen dash up there. That's a 10-inch screen. That's awesome to have, especially with your GPS. Everyone wants a bigger screen up front. So having that right there for your radio and your GPS is a wonderful extra feature. The driver's chair is power and your passenger chair is a manual chair, but they do both have a 360 turn to them, so you can turn them around and conversate with everyone else in the coach. That centerpiece cockpit table is actually really cool to have. You figure if you stop over and like a rest stop, you want to grab a quick lunch for you and your partner, you just pull this out, flip it over, bring it up, and you have a table that you guys can swivel your chairs around to, utilize to eat on, and put down your quick lunch. And You know, you don't even have to go anywhere. You don't have to bump out the slides. Makes it nice and easy to utilize good functionality of space. And tucking it away, nice and easy, fold down, over, and in it goes. That quick, that easy. 27 feet, 10 inches. Look at the utilization of space. My excitement every time I walk into Newmar, this isn't a sales-driven feeling. I love walking into this coach. You can feel the authenticity of the manufacturing brand. The wood is real. You know, Newmar builds this coach like a house. Life cycle changes, you have the new wood fascia. It doesn't have a bunch of extra bezels and different manufacturers like to use the little stream lighting lines. It's just wood and the LED lights hidden right behind it. This coach screams luxury. This coach screams residential quality. Like all my diesels, this is built residential quality, 16-inch on center framing all the way down, 3-inch thick sidewalls, 3-inch thickness on the slide sidewalls. It's the thickest in the industry, so that's a lot of insulation in there. The climate on this Penguin air conditioner is maintained within all that insulation. It gets cold very, very quickly. Same thing on the heat index. You go up to Alaska, turn on the heat, propane's gonna warm this bad boy up and it's gonna stay toasty the entire time. Check out the corner cut kitchen. You got the 2 square cut sinks, stainless steel. You'll be able to fit those big pots and pans inside of there. You have the Suburban Elite Series upgraded propane oven and 3-burner cooktop and standard microwave above that setup. This is a lot of space for 27 feet again. You know, you have that full driver's side slide over here that has that tri-fold sleeper mattress in front of the kitchen. Very easy setup. Pull the pillows off, take off the back supports, throw it over on the dinette, pull out the bottom end, flip over the legs, down comes the back support. Buy yourself a little pillow top, but this is actually plenty of cushion. I mean, this is wonderful. But you put yourself a little pillow top on top of this, you got yourself almost a traditional queen sleeper. This is absolutely perfect for anyone else that's staying over with you that couldn't make it to their campsite back, that's hanging out too long. Oh, there you go. But still kick them out. You're camping by yourself. And then same thing, tucking it away, that easy, that quick. I can't get over talking about this enough. At 27 feet, you have those 2 sleepers there for 2 adults, and then you have the dinette sleeper, the booth. This drops down, so if there's one person that's okay curling up and being kind of funky sleeping, you can sit 1 adult there. I could do this. I'm 6'1". I've done it before. You know, if you get kicked out of bed, you need somewhere to sleep. This works. All right, so let's step over into the Bay Star Sport bathroom. It's a great utilization of space. You have the 35-inch corner rounded shower, the backed-in corner toilet, which I do like when they set it this way when you have offset walls, because you got space when you sit on the toilet. Depending on your body size, you're not crammed in the corner on the toilet. But around your sink, decent utilization of space again. You have space on both sides of the counter for your products that you use that you can put back away into the cabinets. Deeper medicine cabinet. Up in this cabinet here is the electrical board, so this is where your fuses are. If anything goes short on the coach, the handy location is set into the bathroom to find out and diagnose where the problem is coming from. And this leads us into your master quarter bedroom. And the separation of state and church, I should say, is nice. You can see that it actually does utilize the spacing on the coach evenly if you have guests over or someone else is using the front side of the space. This is like having a nice little short condo experience away from home, but on wheels. This is a queen size bed. You got solid surface on both sides under the wood fascias that have your 110 plugins and USB outlets on both sides of the bed. You are going to have outlet drop holes on both sides under the cabinets here that allows you to put medical devices in the cabinetry and drop down the cables to plug in, or if you have like a CPAP machine, everything of that nature, you can put that up inside that cabinetry space with ease, knowing that it's not going to be in the way of anything. Under the bed, let's pop this up here so you can see the space. You got a little bit of space under here where you can tuck away some blankets, sheets, just extra storage. We know at 27 feet, anything you can get helps. Okay guys, so this is my first 2022 Bay Star Sport that has arrived. It arrived in the last week. The Bay Star Sport is the series coach that starts the gas models, as I mentioned. So this is the perfect coach for somebody that is brand new to RVing, or owns a fifth wheel, or owns a Class C and wants to step into that small Class A motorhome frame. Newmar is the perfect quality coach for residential quality. Luxury features, as you can see, but this is a motorhome to get on the road with that is like a house on wheels. So if this is the right coach for you guys, give me a call. I'm cSzopa. I'd love to take you on a test drive, and you can feel how this coach drives for your own experience. You know, Newmar's slogan is "When you know the difference." So thanks, guys. Take care.